Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Today we've got a blue baby run. Oh boy. Blue baby runs are always real adventures. We got only soul hearts, and we've got this seed here that allows you to play along if you have the same unlocks. Or at least the required unlocks for the seed. But anyway, we got that going for us, and we have this double key room and this not tinted rock, but it's got a soul heart there, so it's as good as a tinted rock, and that's what counts. This is gonna be weird. Blue baby runs always are. We can only have soul hearts. We have very slightly more damage, and we're just kind of here to chill. We're in, we're in for the long haul. We'll see where it takes us. I always fear for my life most with Blue Baby. Which I guess is a good contrast to having played Azazel last time. We go from the easiest character to the hardest not stupid character, probably. And I guess that's cool, or something. Speed up is good. Check the item room before using this one. Okay, quad shot, one of the special items, actually, in this game. Tears up, that's fantastic. With quad shot. It's pretty self-explanatory. I shoot 4 tears at a lower rate, and that's great. That's just what I need to start a character that is as weak as my buddy Blue Baby here. And I don't mean damage-wise weak. I mean disadvantage-wise weak. Double key room is now an option. Guess I'll hit that up now. If it's a dice room that rerolls my build, I'm not interested, because I just got this wonderful quad shot business. And that's exactly what it is. The missing page, chance when I get hit to activate a Necronomicon effect and damage everyone in the room, but no. And Wheel of Fortune to spawn a slot machine. Oh, well, that's fine. I have nothing that makes me believe that that's not a shop there, so I'm thus not gonna open it. I mean, I guess there's no real risk to it, but I also don't have any bombs, so there's really no reason to open it. By the way, 1 was a build reroll, so hence my lack of interest, my lack of doing anything with that. And yeah, I want to keep my quad shot. Range up. That's not quite what I needed, but at least I got that that soul heart earlier. I'm just gonna head off of this floor. I think that's okay. 2 bombs for that, but I don't have 2 bombs. I don't have any bombs, as it turns out. I like quad shot right now. It's a nice guy. So we know that we have speed up and tears up as pills. Now we know we have health up. I got a curse that I can't see my health, but that's 5 health now. I'm going to try and keep track of it this floor since it's a lot more important to know as Blue Baby. So I'm going to do my best, and right now I know we have 5. Which is a good amount. That means we can afford 1 deal with the devil. And depending what it is, we might be able to afford a 2nd. And that's also pretty nice. 6? This is some good luck right now. Now my problem is that I have 0 keys, and even if this room drops a key, I have 0 keys because I can't get to that. Ah, okay. Petrified poop. Better trinket. Higher chance that poops contain drops. It was nerfed in this patch, it seems, where that chance is not nearly 100% like it once was. Oh man, 7. That's so lucky. I'll take it though. Alright, so we've got a double bomb room, we've got our probable shop, we've got our item room, and then we'll come back for that coin, that's fine. Unicorn stump, it's pretty useless for me, honestly, and I would say that I'm actually better off with the poop. Unless I get something like a cube of meat here. Because with the unicorn stump, you can't shoot tears while you're invincible, and it doesn't do contact damage, which is the reason that it can be used every room. So I just don't see a point in it. Cool, that was free. 8. So I can afford stuff. I'll take it just because, so we're at 5 now, which is totally okay. That's not even, like, that's not a bad thing to come out of without taking a deal with the devil. So I'm just going to count on the fact that the game keeps being at least somewhat generous, and I'm gonna roll with it. So let's go. We're 1/3 guppy. We're locked in devil rooms. We're doing pretty well as far as health. We've got a tears uphill in the rotation. We've got things that work. Got things that work. Okay, I kept pretty decent track of things, so I'm actually correct about the amount of health that I have left. By the way, whoops. By the way, Guppy's Collar is the item I picked up. 50% chance to revive at half of a heart should I die. And that's kind of useful. I didn't have an extra key, so I couldn't go to the shop, and I didn't have any bombs or anything, so I couldn't look for the secret room. Basically, there was nothing more I could do on that last floor. I could have used my Wheel of Fortune, but I'm saving that for a rainier day than that. Because as nice as the shop would have been, no, we're good. An item later is even nicer. Okay, so that previous room was a library, which I would much rather go to than our shop here. But I should go to our shop first. THD is pretty worthwhile. Gives me a pill as well, which is range up. Range is useful in this game. Buy the key, pick up whatever's in the library. And these are actually more useful things. Cool. So that gives me the Book of Secrets, that is, gives me either the treasure map, the blue map, or the compass effect on use with the 6-room charge. So that's the map, the secret rooms, or the icon rooms. Holy, you're really fast, dude. What the heck? Why are you so light speed? I don't have any broken watches. My watches are all completely functional. Oh, this... Okay, we're fine. That was at least one miracle. Alright, dude, don't think I mind. You will die eventually. You and your light speed movement. Alright, let's check it out. Dork one. I'm out. Of course, I would like to be hitting with 3 or 4 at minimum. 4 minimum. And 4 maximum, of course. Oh, I shouldn't get hit there. But apparently it only does a half heart, which makes my life pretty easy. You know, I can definitely work with a half heart. I feel like I'd expect it to do a full heart. That's weird. But fine with me. Experimental treatment can just outright kill Blue Baby no matter what, apparently. So I'm just going to avoid that. I don't think it's worth it anyway, but I think that as Blue Baby, it's even less worth it. I'm just going to pass on that and be like, I'll worry about that later. By which I mean not at all. I'm not taking it. Eternal Heart becomes a health up if I get it to the next floor or to another Eternal Heart. And that happened, which I'm not surprised about. So that's unfortunate, but kind of always expected with a room like that. For me, at least. I expect that to happen. Rainbow Poop is full health, but it only works on red hearts, so we'll just do it to activate it, spend the time on no actual advantage. Perfect timing for a key. Robo Baby 2.0. This item sucks. It goes wherever I point, and it decides to shoot at stuff when it feels like it. It's not when it's like in a certain proximity to an enemy as you might expect it to be. It's actually when it feels like it, because sometimes you'll put it in close proximity to an enemy, and it just won't shoot at it. And then later, without anything changing about the situation, it'll just be like, you know, I want to shoot this guy. And so that's why I say it shoots at stuff when it feels like it, because that's what it does. And I'm sadly not kidding. Oh, come on. I feel robbed. I feel robbed. Oh well, I'll still have 4.5 health, which is not a lot anymore. You know, that was acceptable on the first, second floor. But at this point, I need more. Boss items haven't been particularly kind to me. But since I have that PhD, pills can't be bad, only good or neutral, and they'll all be identified, and I really have to just hope that I get more pills and that they are the useful ones, like Tears Up. The more Tears Up, the better. Alright. Oh wow, that's fine. Anyway, that randomly raises or lowers your stats, each of your stats. I'm not about that. Okay. Sure. Well, that saved me resources. Don't have to go, don't have to use keys for that room, which is good, because that room would not have been worth 2 keys at this point in the game. And I'm just gonna take the bombs. I'm not gonna, like, blow up the shopkeepers. That's a waste. At this point, again. Later, why not? Probably have enough resources that it won't matter, but for now, that's a huge waste. Alright, I want to go to the curse room. Mostly because I want to pick up another guppy piece. Oh, well, that was easy. That was unfortunate. Now, that's not as good of a plan, going to that curse room. And that makes me sad. Alright then, I'm doing it anyway. Well, let's check this room first, I guess. That was a little close, but it all worked out in the end. Oh really? I thought I got that one over the gap so it wouldn't spawn anything, but I was mistaken. Take my Wheel of Fortune, check it out. It was me going even, I guess. Well, I didn't get useful effects. Oh, then again, the secret room was there. I could have bombed in and out and... oh well, I didn't pay attention. That was pretty worth it, though, so I guess I can't be too upset. And then we'll check the top secret room when we get over there. That's obviously where the boss is. But we gotta get there. Item room will be one of those 2 rooms. Plenty of key drops. It's time to check out our shop, I guess. But we haven't found it yet. It's also one of those 2 rooms. So we're fine. Alright, I need you to die. You've done that. I appreciate the help, the cooperation, and you are not what I need. So, Mom's key. Yeah, I'll buy Mom's key. Gives me 2 keys and makes it so that chests are incredibly likely, maybe reasonably likely, to contain about 1 million drops, give or take just a couple. So it should alleviate any resource concerns that I have as soon as I start getting chest drops. So I guess it would be really good if I could pick up Guppy's tail, because that would make me more likely to get chests and golden chests and less likely to get other stuff, but that's fine because I'm getting the other stuff from those chests really likely. And because that would put me to 2/3 Guppy, which is better than 1/3 Guppy, in that I'm that much more likely to be able to get that last piece because I'm only 1 piece away. See, and this is what I mean with this thing shoots when it feels like it. It leads you to believe that it's when it's close to stuff, but then it doesn't, and then sometimes it's not actually able to see something and it'll just be like, yeah, I guess I want to shoot at you. You're looking pretty tasty. And it doesn't make any sense. It just does what it wants. And that is what it does. Oh, that's good. I have a really high Devil Room chance as Blue Baby. Since I can't take Red Heart damage, I can't lose that chance. I just have to deal with multipliers, which, when your chance is as high as Blue Baby's chance always is, hopefully don't make any difference whatsoever anyway. Yeah, look at that. Robo Baby doing work. Health up by 1, damage up by 0.3. No Devil Room, sadly. Well. Fine. 0.3 damage up's not enough. My fire rate is not enough. This is looking kind of bad. See, when it feels like it. When it feels like it. Like, I don't know if I can give a better Exhibit A kind of thing here. It does what it wants. And there's nothing you can do to change that. I will absolutely bomb for BFFs. It's incredibly useful of a thing to get. Larger familiars that do twice as much damage. Or have otherwise augmented effects where relevant. And since there's just so much money in there, wanted to see what that was. Alright. And I want to buy the soul heart. So I just bombed out like $1 million here, but I think it was ultimately worth it. That's what it's there for. And I just put in so much money like back into the system that the system owes me. Mask of Infamy, no biggie. I'll let you fight for me. I mean, look at this. It's so effective. Because the heart isn't afraid of... oops, that was really dumb. The heart isn't afraid of my buddy. It's just afraid of me. Okay, this is going to be slow, but you know what? It's also going to be easy strats. 1 damage up and a 20% double room chance increase. Ceremonial robes would be stupid not to take. It's 1 damage up and 3 black hearts. And then Pandora's box gives me 4 soul hearts. So, now I will take the Book of Belial, which guarantees that I earn every devil room it's possible for me to earn, and that they will all stay open indefinitely. So that'll only give me 2 more devil rooms. Oh well. It still is 2 damage up on use with the 3-room charge, which is pretty darn good. So I guess that kind of helps with my damage concerns. Yeah, I don't care. I already have the trinket, so I guess technically it was worth carrying around, but I just am not gonna do it. And now I get a lot of money. That's pretty much what this is gonna get me. Maybe a soul heart here and there. If I'm lucky. I don't expect to be. But stranger things have happened. Alright. I'm getting quite a good amount of money. And that's what you expect out of this, and that's all that matters. Not doing worse than expected. Life is a good place. Should hang out there. Alright. And since my fire rate's still not quite where it needs to be, it was a good choice to do this in a small room where I don't get too many poops. Hey, see? 2 soul hearts. It just took until the last 3 poops. Or so. Alright, let's check out our item room. I will get you. There you go. You see? Got you. HARLEQUIN baby, sure. Shoots a V of Tears. And there's this this lovely tinted rock, as I'll also attempt to blow up all 3 of those skulls in case of good useful drops. Remember, I have Mom's key, so that was a pretty easy decision. In the tower, on 6 troll bombs about the room. I'm not that interested in that. Darn. I did let that happen, though. And I'm gonna clear this floor. Curse of the Maze changed the layout. Put stuff in places, in different places. That screwed me up. Sadly. But what can you do if you don't pay enough attention to the room you walk into? Because you forget you're on Curse of the Maze because it hasn't done a single thing of teleporting you. I got you this time, game. Scumbag. Game is a huge jerk. and I guess we wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, so I still need more damage and fire rate. We just made good progress. Yeah, I will take that, actually. That's more keys and golden chests, which is kind of perfect since I have that mom's key. I mean, I don't really need that much more from Poops. I kind of handled that. So, away we go. Close. That was a close one. Sure, I'll play you. I'll play this one because I don't have to walk through spikes for it. I just don't really need it either way. Maybe he'll give me something good and useful. And second Wheel of Fortune, I don't really have a use for that. Fanny pack. Chance when I get hit that I drop a pickup. That's like bombs and keys and stuff. That's pretty cool. Dang, I am just not fast enough for some stuff today. Like I said, when it feels like it, I just let him handle it because I was doing a bad job myself. Man, these familiars are helping a lot. Oh, I hate this room, but it has a tinted rock, so it's ultimately going to be worth it. I think there's one left. Yeah. Oh, second one. That'll get both of those as well as the tinted rock, which only had a Wheel of Fortune card in it. Two of clubs doubles my bombs. That's pretty worthwhile. And let's blow up all three of these skulls. Not worth, but really it was pretty worth anyway. So I'm cool with it. Let's get out of here, go to the next floor, see what it's got. I'm waiting for it to teleport that beggar back to its spot. Or maybe that was just another beggar room, but I'm pretty sure there was that was a room I had already explored, so I don't know. It's fine though, because I got it either way. The depths 2. We have an arcade, so I may as well see what's up in here, just in case it had beggars instead of the normal arcade layout. I don't need to blow up the skull game in order to increase my double room chance. If that still works in this game, I don't know if the skull game still counts for that purpose. Either way, I just don't need to because I have guaranteed double room. And that is good for me. Really? Can you try that again? Really? Oh well. Okay, I just had to hope that that one didn't shoot in a place where I was gonna be, because that was not something that I could have dodged if it did. Oh man, look at how heroic that was. It just started off shooting all of them. Good luck on a room spawn like that. Yeah, we're doing it. Fire Mind, kind of a bad idea at this point. It gives me my tiers fire, which makes them set enemies on fire for damage over time, but also gives them a chance to explode to damage enemies, but also set the ground on fire for enemies to walk into and die and such. It's a good item. It's just kind of a risky item. You don't want to be close to anything when it happens, and so you want to keep your distance as much as possible, but it's not always possible. And that's when you find problems. So I'm going to take the starter deck, which allows me to hold 2 cards. And gives me a card, and then I'm going to take the sharp plug, and then I'm going to take these things. So sharp plug, I can attempt to use my use item when I have 0 charge for it, and it will damage me for 2 hearts and give me a full charge for my use item. You know, I'm just gonna go. Probably shouldn't, but I am. So full charge for my use item through that. It's not something that I plan on using even a little bit, even a single time. But it's something that you buy on principle. Ow. See, that's the fear right there. I'm trying to hang around on a fire, so that if the foot decides to stomp, it stomps on a fire. We're taking the Polaroid as Blue Baby. Flight. Do I want flight that bad? Yeah, I do. And it might still be a speed up, but I think it's not. Which, well, I'm probably going to die because I took that, but maybe not. It's possible that I make this work. I've got invincibility every time I get hit, 5 seconds of it, and I've got 3 black hearts, so if I do manage to get hit, everything in the room will take damage. I think I put myself in a place I shouldn't be and I don't want to be. Oh, that sucks. Well, there's one. Alright, I can deal with Super Sloth. Especially when he kills himself for me. Oh, by the way, pills can't drop anymore, which is, bad, but also good. You know, because pills are generally not as good as cards. But in this case, we know there's a Tears Up and we have PhD. And we also know there's a Health Up. So I don't know. It was a maybe decision. Could come out to be good. It could come out to be neutral. It could be terrible. I have no way of knowing anytime when a card drops if it would have been a pill. So I'm just going to kind of assume, oh, I wouldn't have gotten any pill drops anyway, and it doesn't matter. So then I can feel good about myself. Be like, yeah, that was a great choice. You're great. Because everyone likes feeling like they're great. Or, well, most people do. I won't put words in your mouth. Maybe you hate feeling like you're great. I respect that. I don't understand it, but I respect it. And that's it. And then you. So none of those rocks had anything in them, which means I wasted my Rune of Destruction. But that's okay. Alright, so those things have like enormous hitboxes now, which is truly terrifying because that means they're really hard to dodge. Damage up from one side of my face, but I think that the way that'll work with this is, yep, every other shot will do 1 more damage. Well, every other shot will do 1 more damage per tier and have more range. Every tier will have more range. Alright, a lump of coal. Tiers get larger based on time and more damaging based on distance, which is generally pretty good. And hopefully, let's check it out. Worth. Not worth. Not worth. I mean, I'm already trying to keep my distance, I guess, but no. Because that's just another place for me to mess up. Can you? Thanks. Remember, I can hold 2 cards, so no reason not to take every card that comes my way. The risk there was I didn't want to blow myself up. Come on. Oh, it didn't show me the luck. But 2 soul hearts is pretty fantastic anyway. I was hoping for like really good luck in getting 2 guppy pieces. So those would have been pills. I know those 2 cards would have been pills because red chests only drop pills. But those are the only ones that I can tell, and you know what? It doesn't matter. That was a good pill. So I'll take the devil card, even though that's the same as the, it's the exact same as my use item. I don't really, it doesn't guarantee the devil room or anything. It's just the +2 damage effect. And no, it doesn't stack, because the Book of Belial doesn't stack with itself, and I should just take the chariot, even though I'm not going to end up using it. It's still the better thing to take. You know, just got to make these distinctions, and understand them, and blah, 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 and not do them anyway. Alright. Dead, and that's all of you. How about I learn to aim and then we leave? Well, I don't think I learned to aim before we left, but we got to leave. And that is good enough. That is exactly what I'm searching for. Oh my god. Good thing I got so much extra health there. That's a lot of explosions. That was a little risky. Ooh, black hearts. That's wonderful. Okay. How did I know? I assume it's luck-based, but I don't know. Those would have been pills, too. Alright, so I'm definitely taking the Emperor. That'll just teleport me directly to the boss. Which means I'm intentionally not going to use my Book of Belial. It's not like, oh, I don't need it. Or like, you know, I'm just not going to use it because I forget or something. I'm intentionally ignoring it because I plan on not needing it this fight. Alright. As you can see, I did not need it that fight. That double room is merely a trapdoor. So I can ignore it safely and happily and stuff, and then I can just do this. Use that. And hope for the best. Sadly, these fires won't actually do anything until Isaac is in motion. And even then, they might not end up doing anything because Isaac will probably move away from them. Alright. Oh, I didn't see... That's unfortunate. 2 health. Well, that just means we have to hope for good luck with our first 4 items in the chest. And then good luck with getting more chest drops. Basically, we just need a lot of good luck in a lot of places. That's cool. I can work with good luck. Hopefully, I can work with bad luck, though. That's the real problem. And that does it. Wonderful. Let's see how this goes. And remember, I actually have another item from this tarot card, which is good. I want to try it. I use that, gets me the map minus the top secret room. Alright, so that'll have 3 orbital tiers, yes, and sometimes it'll swap between the high damage and low damage one, that's fine. It's charm tiers, chance for my tier to cause enemies to want to attack each other. The tier will also get larger based on its distance from me, and more damaging, I presume. I don't think Mom's Eye will do anything anymore, which means I don't fear it like I did before. I guess that's good. I'm going to go with the damage here, and I'm going to see if this creates explosions still or not like I expect. Oh, it does, and that sends it flying, so that's horrible. Oh well. You can't win them all, man. The explosions seem kind of exceedingly rare. But I guess its damage output isn't the worst. Could certainly be worse. Blow this up for another item. Blank card, you're a little bit late. If I find a tarot card, I guess I'm interested in you. If I find a good tarot card, but you are too late. How did it end up all the way? Oh, I guess it blows up and it completely disappears and respawns. Not just that it gets knocked over here, it just completely respawns. That's very weird. Yep, that's what it does. That's how that works. But this is the interaction of Ludovico and Quadshot. You just get 3 tiers orbiting around the epicenter tier. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, this sucks. Although, theoretically, this can get me a tier, or a fire directly on top of Blue Baby instead of right next to him. That's good. I'm not happy when it explodes, though, anymore. Well, I guess I wasn't initially always happy when it exploded, but... You know, at this point, I'm just like, I'd rather you not. Oh, this room's gonna suck. It's gonna suck so many butts. I foresee large problems here. Okay. Kill all the gurglings. Oh, thank you, fire. You're a good dude. I'm not getting any items. Alright. By the way, the explosions do like twice your damage or something like that, maybe more. I don't remember the exact amount. But it's an amount that exists. Oh, that means I win. Basically. That's just invincibility for like all of eternity. So that's makes my life really, really easy here. I don't need that for anything. So I don't have to do anything. I'll just take my damage up and I'll just sit here and wait. And then, you know, this will last the entire fight most likely. If it doesn't, that's totally cool too. You know, it happens. Oh, this is the worst part. I have to actually pay attention for that very occurrence. And now the fire's on him. Sucks to be... Oh my god. Sucks to be me is what sucks to be. Oh my god, you're exploding so gosh darn much. Oh my gosh. Hey, the invincibility actually did wear off. But theoretically, I have a chance to die here. Oh my god. Why is this happening? Alright, there we go. We did it. Ludovico saves the day? Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I might have been able to do that without it. But we'll just say that that did keep me safer against some rooms, and go with that. That's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.